Hey guys, welcome back to another Overthrow Disc Golf disc review. Today we have some Axiom hexes and we got our boy Rune. Again, we cannot use the name of the discs with these custom runs, so we named our little kitty Rune. If you already know you like the hex and you like this design, last time we ran a custom design and did a disc review on it, we sold out. Josh, how fast did we sell out last time? 4 hours? 4 hours? I think it's 4. Okay, 4 hours last time. If you want to be sure in the future you get our custom run discs, our patrons get first dibs. They can pick out whatever color combo that they like. And patrons get 20% off. And if you buy 2 of these, you make your money back immediately. With that out of the way, we're gonna get right into the review. And I'm excited because the hex is one of my favorite discs and mid-ranges are one of my favorite slots. But before we get throwing, let's take a look at the Tri-Discs nerdy stats. Now that we've covered the nerdy stats, let's get out to the field. And just as a heads up, there was a slight headwind while we were throwing, so keep that in mind before watching.
So the hex or the rune. Hey, just a nice non-beaded Workhorse mid. Feels very similar in the hand to me that the Pathfinder. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this was just the overmolded version of the Pathfinder because the profiles are so similar. Yeah, even in the win that we had, dependable. You kind of knew what it was going to do, and everybody kind of needs this slot. Just overall thoughts is like, hey, if you like the feel of this, it's probably it for you, right? Versus something like the Buzz that has probably a little bit more of a sharper feeling edge, for lack of a better term, right? And then you obviously have your beaded options like a rock or something like that. So this would be in the non-beaded camp, like Buzz, Hex, Pathfinder, and then if you're a beaded guy, maybe you go rock or rock 3 or whatever. Yeah, not much to say about that. I mean, except for these look better than the other ones. So let's take it to our use cases.
So this disc, first of all, it's perfect. It's just a perfect disc. I love hexes so much. This is gonna be a great disc to keep just enough stability to finish where I need it to finish without burning over, but it does get a touch of flip up for me here and there. So we're at hole 6 at Sandusky. It's 270 feet. Basically all I wanna do, Josh has been on me for a while to throw a mid-range on this hole because I usually throw like a crave or a servo or something like that. So my goal is to push this up across this hill a little bit. It's gonna fade and finish under the basket because I usually birdie this hole with a servo, so if this can do it even better without me going deep, I'll be thrilled. Oh my gosh. Oh.
All right, so real talk. His first 3 that he threw were all right, but they were all long, and this is exactly why I'm trying to get Dakota to throw mid on this hole. He doesn't need to throw a fairway driver. Get big, kid.
I know. I'm the noodle. I just want to be a mid.
I didn't realize how tall Dakota was.
Here we go. Imagine.
Oh.
There we go. Again, we had a couple that were, we had one that was long, a couple about pin high. The last one that was the best line was a touch short, but overall, it's very clear that the distance with this disc for me on a 270 foot, I mean, it's a flattish shot, trying to throw a hyzer over, is perfect. It's nice to have a disc that in this state right now is perfect and will be more perfect later on.
Yep.
So let's use the prettiest, because this is mine and I love it. Let's sink a birdie putt. Let's sing a birdie putt. Let's sing a birdie putt.
All right, so hole 9 at Sandusky, super easy. I just need to hit the gap and we need to make sure that it just goes straight. And so hex goes straight and hopefully I can hit gaps and it doesn't go crazy. But again, nice stability. You guys know Buzz, Pathfinder, hex. What I do like about this is I feel like it goes further. Probably similar to the Pathfinder. Buzz dies out, but I'm gonna give it a good go right down the middle. First try, completely cold park. Hey.
That was a new one. Perfect. Oh, there she is, just the limbs.
Oh. All right.
Oh my gracious.
Let's go putt, and maybe I make my first putt. First disc review putt made by me, ever?
Easy money.
I think so. So, I mean, I probably can't hype up this disc enough. It's gonna be bagged forever. I love, of course, always bias on the designs. They're gonna sell out quick, so go pick them up if you can. By this point in the video, you might not actually have the opportunity. All right, let's kick this over to Josh.
All right, so my use case is actually, I don't use a lot of mids unless I'm in the woods. So we're here at New London, hole 2. The hole itself is a par 4 and it's kind of brutal, but it's 970 feet. The first shot here, you're gonna wanna get 350, 370, let's say easy math. Maybe, you know, if you can push it further, great. But that will take you to roughly this spot. So if you threw that, you'd be somewhere about here. It gives me about 600 left to the pin. You could reasonably get down here to the bottom and finish a little bit left, but you're most assuredly gonna finish left. We've got OB right. So taking something that I can just throw with maybe a little bit of Anheuser for me out of the hand with this disc, and its stability is fine. I'm just gonna try to finish 300, 300, make a putt instead of max distance and then putter up shot, max distance on this second shot, which would put me in danger of going really left or flipping too much and going OB, which would be really bad. So this is a nice safe way to avoid the out of bounds, as well as give me some distance down the middle of the fairway. No, so wimpy.
It's good though.
No, it's not it. So I messed the shot up a little bit still. Didn't finish too far left. That's a nice thing if you throw something that's a little more stable but slower. So now I've got just a little hyzer to the pin around the outside. Should give me in range for a putt. Just another like little chip, probably 300 foot.
Is that in?
Not in.
Bro, I thought it was.
All right, let's see where it landed. So I ended up, I don't know, 35-ish long. So just a touch long, probably got some ground play, brought me down here a little bit. So mid was definitely the move after the first shot off the tee. I did think about it, and I probably, if I were going hex, I would probably want to cycle and have one that's like a little flippier for the first shot that you guys saw, so I don't have to hit the angle quite as good, but probably would actually use a new one of these for the second shot. So a little long. I don't know if I can capitalize or not, but we're gonna try. No!
It is what it is.
Oh.
Oh wow, that one was gonna go.
Oh no. Hey, if you're picking one of these up, head over to the Overthrow store link. Just right here for you. Boom. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace.
I got my Okupa.